Hello, Coolers, and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer stories. We start with Martin Braithwaite, as it has been reported that the out-of-favor Barcelona striker is set to terminate his contract. Official announcement very soon. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Bernardo Silva, as it has been reported that the Manchester City midfielder himself have announced his decision to stay put at Man City amid Barcelona rumors. We are also going to be discussing about that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking this video and please watch it right up to the very end. The feud between Martin Braithwaite and FC Barcelona has been well documented throughout the course of the summer transfer window. The Dane was one of the victims of the club's lavish policies in the market this summer that saw them bring in the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Ferran Torres and Robert Lewandowski. The additions have put Braithwaite trailing in the pecking order with virtually no chance of making any breakthrough in the starting 11. The entire ordeal, coupled with setting off-the-pitch treatments, have raised the animosity between Braithwaite and the club. Barca have hidden no desire to sanction his exit as well, but that is where the situation gets more complicated. The player has resisted attempts to move him away from Camp Nou as part of his revenge on the club for supposedly mistreating him. But FC Barcelona are not taking any prisoners and are prepared to terminate his contract in order to make such a much needed space in that squad. The sale of Martin Braithwaite could also go a long way in fixing that issue, and according to Fabrizio Romano, he is already close to terminating his contract at the club. Although the official contract termination cannot be completed before today, the deal is set to be agreed. It will prompt Martin Braithwaite to find a new club, preferably by the end of the month. This has been reported by Gerard Romero. The reliable Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano has relayed reports suggesting Martin Braithwaite will announce his new club by the end of today's deadline. He has not had much luck convincing FC Barcelona, but he has no shortage of suitors. A host of Spanish clubs have already expressed their desire to snap him up by the end of the month, largely due to his relatively decent record in La Liga. His status as a free agent soon helped him again, gain a new deal as well, although it will be interesting to see if the striker moves to other leagues. Martin Braithwaite is widely expected to leave FC Barcelona, of course, after serious issues, serious ups and downs with FC Barcelona contract situations. The player have not been counted at all by manager Xavi, neither in preseason nor in the league. And it is widely expected that he should leave. Of course, there have been an issue of termination and how much he should receive if they want to terminate his contract. I think some weeks back he was talking about 5 million euros to be paid if Barca want to terminate his contract. Mind you, Martin Braithwaite receives 2.5 million euros annually as his salary, and he have been talking about Barca trying to pay him all his money if they really want to terminate his contract, or else he won't leave. But getting this report from Fabrizio Romano himself that termination of his contract is very close, I think it's good news, because Barcelona could not they cannot bear to still have Martin Braithwaite in their roster when the summer transfer window comes to a close, because Xavi does not use him. Why would Barca keep him? Why would a player want to stay when he knows very well that he won't even play a single minute of football? And when we know that the World Cup is soon coming in Qatar, most players want to get those playing time, because they know if they don't play regularly, their coaches of the national team will not really call them, right? So that's why Martin Braithwaite is looking to leave. He wants to play because he won't be called by the Denmark national team. So let's see. The termination will be announced very soon. But it's still to be, I don't know if Barca will pay the 5 million or 2.5 million that Martin Braithwaite have been demanding in the recent days. But it will be interesting to see how the termination will take place. But today, that is the deadline day. We expect everything to be done and dusted for for Martin Braithwaite, as he should leave the club imminently. And given the fact that he also has suitors in La Liga, I don't think Martin Braithwaite will really lack somewhere to go. I don't think he will lack somewhere to go. I've been hearing Real Sociedad showing interest, Mallorca, Valencia, all showing interest in the player. So many things are set to happen in today's deadline, and Martin Braithwaite could leave as widely expected. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, in an utterly anticlimactic way, Bernardo Silva's transfer saga has come to an end, as the player has officially gone on record to confirm that he is staying at Manchester City for the 2022-23 season at the very least. He said, "I am staying at Manchester City. I haven't received any offers and the decision has been made," the Portuguese said, as relayed by RAC1. Bernardo has been strongly linked with a move to Barcelona all the summer. However, once it got too late to sort out the replacement this window itself, Pep Guardiola confirmed multiple times that the player would not leave the club now. Meanwhile, reliable journalist Gerard Romero kept pushing the rumors, suggesting that Barcelona have enough financial leeway to make the transfer now. In fact, he claimed that the two clubs had reached an agreement over the move and were waiting for Barcelona to get their financials in order. So with Bernardo rumors dead and gone now, the Catalans can focus on reinforcing other positions in the team, starting from the right and the left back rows. Wow, interesting. We can now say that any chance of getting Bernardo is gone, because the player himself has confirmed that he is staying at Manchester City. No offers have been received, by the way. All this noise Barca have been making ever since the summer started about Bernardo, they have never really had any proper discussion with FC Barcelona. We even heard Pep Guardiola confirming that there have been no offers, no talks. Even the chairman, the CEO of Man City himself, confirmed that no concrete talks have really taken place, right? But we've only been hearing the rumors, the transfer saga of Bernardo Silva to Barcelona, but nothing concrete have taken place. But now getting the player himself confirming that he will stay at Manchester City, then let's forget about it. It's done and dusted. Maybe January. I very much doubt if Pep will leave him to go mid-season. So let's just put our expectations next summer, right? Next summer at the end of the season. I don't think Bernardo is even we don't really need Bernardo like how we need a new left back, or like how we need a new right back, especially a right back. So let's just keep the Bernardo Silva stuff on hold, because it is not possible. By the way, he's not a big necessity at the moment. So why really fighting for him now? We have already a good midfield in front of us. So it's all over. So let's just see if it will be possible next season. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.